Thank you. Thanks. Thanks, Catherine. Bye. Happy Mother's Day. Well, hello all. Hello all. Hi, Emily. I see you're popping on. Hi, everybody. I'm just dropping a quick email. We are good to go. If you can join in, we are live. Well, hello, everyone. And I know it's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all. Emily, if you've got a video, click on the video, girl. I'd love to see you. And otherwise, I'll be talking to your name. All right. So hopefully, Emily, you'll be able to click on video. Be nice to see you. I'm just going to message you quick. Can you, because I can't hear you either, but I see that you're on. Can you turn on your video? All right. Well, good afternoon and happy May 13th to all. It's a spectacular day in Ontario. I hope it's fantastic where you are. I am talking to all of you virtually on this Zoom event as we are recording it. I realize it's Mother's Day and many of you are out with mothers, and as a mother, you are being celebrated. So this is being recorded thanks to my fantastic friend and web consultant, Catherine Hagan. And I think Emily is also joining us. Zoom isn't responding for some reason. That's interesting. It seems to be a challenge for technology today. All right. Well, Emily, your name appears. For some reason, we can't seem to get you on camera, but it says that you are here. And Jenny, I see that you have connected as well. I'm not sure why I can't see anyone. There she is. Hello. Can I hear you, Jenny? Jenny, are you there? Let me just see. Seems I can't hear anybody. Jenny, are you there? Hello, hello. And Jenny, you look like you're frozen. Okay, well, I hope that you can hear me. Maybe give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Hey, girl. And now it seems that Emily and Jenny's computers have frozen. What a day of challenge. Oh, there you are, Jenny. You seem to be moving now. Can you hear me? Can you speak, Jenny, so I know if you're here?
Yes, I'm finally here.
Awesome! Thank goodness. Oh, it seems to be so much fun trying to get technology to be our friend today.
No kidding.
Well, lovely to have you join our call. Thank you. And Emily is also part of our 28-day connection, intentional connection challenge. She's having some technology challenges as well, but she is on. So thanks for being here. Very excited to work with you, my friend.
Me too.
Well, we are week 2 of our 28 days of intentional connection. And I'm just going to check in to make sure that you received the actual download of the calendar.
Yes, I did.
Perfect. We also recorded, let me just see here. Okay. Emily's going to get in when she can. We also recorded last week, week 1, and it did get cut off at the very end because we were just over our time. So today we'll keep it nice and tight and focus in on week 2. And I also can tell you that the others who couldn't join us today are celebrating Mother's Day. So this is being recorded and it'll be available afterwards. And hopefully everybody will be able to connect in week 3. And I know that May is a busy month. Next week, it's going to be, I can think about a number of things that get us disconnected to our goals. And that is long weekend, hangover from the royal wedding. I know I'm going to be up at 5 a.m. and I'm going to be probably having a little champagne, but I'll be here next Sunday at 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. So let's hope everyone else will be able to join us. So I really love what happened last week with week one. And I hope, Jenny, and for those who are on the line, you had the opportunity of connecting with small things that really matter the most to you as an individual in this journey of intentional connection. And I don't know if you want to share one of the things that you might have done last week as part of the calendar, and maybe share, if you did, what did that do in terms of increasing your attention or intention? Anything in particular?
Oh, I think it was the extra meditation time that I took to just sit in quiet. This weather certainly is helping with that. So I got to sit out in my backyard on my swing and listen to the birds and just really have time to get grounded.
Wow.
And we don't take enough time to do that.
Absolutely. So, so, so true. I just sent a message through Messenger Facebook of a testimonial I did with my meditation coach, and you might have seen that yet, or you'll connect later. It's a quick 1.5 minute video about the power of meditation for connection and transformation. And so I'm very happy that you've got this swing, this place to be for meditating. That's just incredible. And you actually kind of got bonus points there, my friend, because week 2 is about connecting with nature, because that's the energy around us. It's a powerful force. And when you can tap into that, it helps you. And you said it perfectly. My first suggestion and recommendation for week 2, which would be for tomorrow, is to walk barefoot in silence. And whether you do that outdoors or in, and it's all about grounding. And it's a fantastic way to start a week, especially if your weeks are busy. I know for me, I have to be grounded on Mondays, because if I'm not, the week is chaotic, because that's what kind of energy I'm introducing into my life. So, well done. I can share last week, I made a happy list and I wrote it down on Monday before I did my call and before I started my day. And I could not believe the difference in my day when I started thinking happy thoughts about the people, the opportunities that I had that day. And I just reframed from being negative to being positive. How many people I'd be able to help today. And my whole physiology just changed. And it's a thing, because instead of producing cortisol, I produced all the happy hormones instead. And I know that made my body feel better, but it also helped me show up like the person I want to show up as, even on days that are busy. So way to go, girl. And I look forward to hearing how this week goes for you. I know that I'm going to add one layer to your meditation and invite you into something that we'll do on Wednesday. So let's just first of all review for everyone that's listening in and part of this 28 days of intentional connection. And that is the purpose behind it. As it says on the top of the calendar, it's an opportunity to create greater connection with yourself, greater connection with the universe, greater connection with others, and most powerful of all, greater connection with community. And that's the world around us. And we pay very little time and attention to those small things that matter. Like you said, taking the time to be outside and be quiet and become anchored. I often feel that we ignore these things and we don't realize what we're missing out until we start to feel the ill effects of not being grounded or connected with what matters the most. And my intention is to help people take their why, world helped by you. And once you know it, which I know you've had why time, and you're going to be actually moving forward in your why journey with Jerry, which is amazing. I congratulate you as a why timer. But it's about moving yourself forward with that why understanding. So week 2 is about surrounding yourself. And I heard this in my meditation this morning, bringing awareness and connection to the energy within you and around you. And asking, what choices will I make this week to increase connection with the universe? As Angela says in all her meditations, and most recently in her meditations, the recent one I think was month 8 in creation, that the universe is this quantum field of energy. And the part that I love is that when you create greater connection with yourself and the universe, you actually expand that energy. And that's like any strength you build in the gym. The more you're aware and the more that you pay attention to it, the more that it presents itself. And if you can think about the energy field and how we can grow it, imagine how we can be more significant, not more in terms of how much we do. So to help everyone out this week, I've developed a 7 days of intentional connection with the universe. And that would include tomorrow walking barefoot in silence. And if you can do it outside, I think of the movie Pretty Woman and how he walked in the grass. There's Emily. Wow, she's there. You're on, Emily.
Yay! Where's my...
Yep, you're there. And I don't think you've ever met Jenny Queen face to face, but there she is.
Hello.
I think she's still trying to find her volume. All right. Well, we're going to keep going. And then when are you there, Emily?
There we go.
Oh, there you go. Hello, girl.
Son of a bitch. Come on.
She's working at it. I can hear her. I don't know if she can hear us, though. We can hear you.
There we go. I got...
Hi. Awesome. Anyways, Emily, this is Jenny Queen. Jenny, meet Emily. Emily is this incredible spirit herself, talking about connection. And sorry I missed your class this morning, Emily. Anyways, tomorrow is Monday. We're going to walk barefoot for 1 minute and just be silent and experience what that feels like. On Tuesday, it's about connecting with intention for health with an action, because I'm all about creating action or movement. And for myself, I wrote down here, my action with intention is that I'm going to start my day. Oops, can you hear me okay? Oh,
yep.
My goal for Tuesday is to exercise first thing in the morning with the intention that it sets my energy up for the day, because I am in an all day, very busy day, high level of demand on my time, and I want to show up as my very connected self. So I'm going to work out at 6:30 in the morning, which is not my natural workout time, but I'm going to do it because that's my intention. For our Wednesday, this is where we stand in strength. So I'm going to challenge all of us to not only think about our posture and how we show up and our facial expression and how we communicate with our body, but I'm going to encourage you to power pose. And it was amazing. I was presenting a session yesterday and I was shocked what I did with this. I got everybody to stand up in my leadership session and I taught them the power poses, hands on hips, elbows wide, chest lifted. You make a gentle fist because it softens your jaw when you have a soft, relaxed shoulder. And I taught them that this was a high power pose, open power pose. I taught them strength and I had them recite their affirmation. I am, and then fill in the blank. And then I immediately took them to a contrasting low closed pose. Crossed arms, hand on hip, hand under the chin, like I'm thinking if I like you. I'm thinking if I'm here. I don't know if I want to be in this meeting. And this one woman said to me, I cannot believe she had this connection. She said, I cannot believe the power in that move. She just felt the difference like that. And then the last power pose is victory, arms overhead, just like when you run through the finish line. So I'm going to encourage you to stand in your strength, stand in front of the mirror as you recite your affirmation or strength or your goal for the day, and power pose. Or if you're going into a busy meeting, use it just before, works like a charm. Thursday, we talked about meditation, Jenny, already. I know Emily's into meditation as well. Meditate for 11 minutes. Why 11? It's a powerful number. If you do more, great, but 11 minutes is all you need to really connect with that energy of transformation. And I use Angela Conkin's guided meditations. So I did message everyone in the group about the power of meditation. So if you find yourself if you have an app you love, if you prefer to just be silent and focus on breathing, I need it guided because I get a busy brain, and I love Angela's voice. There's something about her meditations that ground me, but also move my mind. Then we have our Friday, and it's spending time in nature. And if you look at the day, we started Monday barefoot, and we end Friday out in nature. And I think that's a good bookend for connecting with the universe, because I hope you'll experience growth throughout the week, connecting with the earth through barefoot, wherever that might be, being outside and feeling the quantum leap into greater energy from the universe all around us. And one of my goals for all of you in this 28 days of intentional connection is that you will adopt these habits for the rest of your life. And so this is the time of year that a happy dose of vitamin D will deliver greater happiness, because vitamin D is that, of course, vitamin that we don't get enough of, especially with the lack of sunshine here where we live. So we got to get outside. And if you can do it every day, and Emily, you might want to pitch in here as the dietitian, but I've been told that 15 minutes outside daily in daylight, doesn't have to be bright sun, but daylight is really necessary. It doesn't have to be more. 15 minutes is enough to get a good dose. Is that correct? Yep. Oh, can't hear. Can't hear you. Wonder why. Oh, darn. She's frozen. The poor girl's, I'm just going to message her. Can't hear you, because I know that she's very, very knowledgeable in this area. Can we hear you? Uh-oh. Is she? I think we hear something, Emily. Are you there? Emily? Oh, well. Maybe you could use the chat box. I'm going to write in the chat box. There is a chat box below. Emily, are you on mute? Okay, so I'll move on, but I'm just going to enter that just in case she doesn't know she might be on mute. So I think, Jenny, you've got the idea there, right? Being outside in nature. And then I think what I love about Saturday is connect with curiosity. Curiosity on Saturday. I'm getting up at 5 a.m. because I'm very curious about the Royals, and I'm a Royal fan. So I'm going to get up, I'm going to wear my fascinator, and I'm going to Facebook Live, and I'm going to get really curious to see how many people in the world I'm going to be able to connect with this, because I think it's going to be a bit historic. And then Sunday, it's unplugged technology at mealtime. And have you ever tried that? Or are you already one of those great resistors that doesn't need to have their phone nearby at mealtime?
I don't have an issue with it. It's convincing my family members.
Right. Yeah. Well, my husband's had to remind me a number of times. He says, honey, I thought we were going to be alone tonight. Or, honey, I guess we have a guest for dinner, when I pick up my phone. And it's just a bad habit. So I've unplugged at mealtime, and I'm working on it. It's been a number of weeks, and I'm very good during the weekend. It's during the week I get back into a bad habit. So that's the goal. And it's, again, a greater way to have connection with people around the meal table, which we don't get a lot of time with family in this busy world. So that's why we're doing it, to create greater connection with those that are important. So that's our week 2 of intentional connection. And one thing that I have done, I mentioned this last week, is I enter those things into my calendar for the week and try them on for size. And then what sticks, repeat them in your calendar every week. You'll notice that will layer as the weeks go on. So every Monday now I make my happy list. It's easy for me to move my body every day because that's what I do for a living. The things that are harder, they show up in my calendar to remind me. And this is what it's all about. Any questions or thoughts?
No, I'm excited for week 2 and to see how, like you said, it does layer. And I'm going to take your tip and start to put that in my calendar because that's something that I need to work on. Great.
Wow. Awesome. And I'll share one last quote. This is from Angela. I heard it today and I hear it often in her meditations. So for everyone listening in afterwards, Angela Conkin at angelaconkin.com. She does a monthly personal growth and transformation meditation. Oh, I think Emily's back in. Oh, she might be back in. Is that you, Emily?
Can you hear me?
Oh, we can hear you, but you're a bit broken up. Yay. Well, let me quote this, and then I'm going to have you. Oh, you're really broken up, though, but you're in. I'm going to quote this, and then if we have a moment before Zoom cuts us off, maybe Emily could tell us a little bit about the healthy dose of vitamin D and the importance of being outdoors. Here's my quote from Angela. It says, the longer we linger with gratitude, the stronger the signal you send out into the universe. The longer we linger with gratitude, the stronger the signal we send out into the universe. So being that this is about connection with the universe, I welcome you all just to practice gratitude mornings and nights and whenever you think about it during the day. And talking about opportunity, let's give that a try. So Em, if you're there, I hope your volume we can hear you. Do you want to share your dietitian tip for why we need to get out and get vitamin D exposure?
Yeah, for sure. So sunlight is definitely the number one way we get our vitamin D. And like you said, the 15 minutes, that's perfect. Do a little less than 15 minutes, not enough exposure. More than 15 minutes, you rest too much and the harmful effects. So 15 minutes is kind of like your golden window.
Perfect. 15 minutes is the golden, I'm writing this in the golden window for vitamin D exposure every day. Awesome. Well, thank you, my friend. And I want to thank you both for being on. Thank you, Kim and Doris and Rona. You're going to listen in later. Thank you, Catherine Hain, who has put this on record and has gone out for a walk with her boys for Mother's Day. And I will check in with all of you again next Sunday, 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. And have a fantastic week of connection. Thanks so much and all the best.
Thank you.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Thank you, Mom.